Lisa had stomach cancer. She had her stomach removed back in 2008. Lisa and I actually paid a visit to the hospice probably maybe 6 months before Lisa came to stay in the hospice. And the decision was made then later that this would be the place to come. One of the most important things for both Lisa and I was the medical care, the way the medical care was administered to Lisa. It was almost administered on an hour-by-hour basis, as the need for different drugs was there. It was put into place. Lisa never suffered in any way, really. They were so good at the palliative care side, and they did it with such compassion. They also allowed me to stay here for the 8 days and the 8 nights, which I did, and I looked after Lisa's personal needs. I'd looked after Lisa's personal needs for many months before that. The reason we ended up here in the hospice at that time was the medical side. I couldn't cope with the drug administration that was given to me, and clearly there was a problem there, a real problem. So the doctors decided that we would come into the hospice where the drug regime changed completely overnight. Whole new different set of drugs and the way it was administered, which was a great relief to me, because I was still able to look after Lisa, look after her personal needs, without the worry of having to look after her drugs. You have to kind of get the whole picture of what this hospice is about, and it's not just about end-of-life care. It's far more than that. There's a huge amount of day therapy that goes on here, and we knew people that had day therapy here. So I don't know if we'd visited the hospital. I don't remember visiting, but Lisa may have done. I can't remember that, but certainly yes, we knew about the hospice. The care within the hospice was truly second to none, and also the way they allowed me to look after Lisa on a day-to-day basis, and how they were able to give Lisa and I the space that we needed for me to look after Lisa was wonderful. That was second to none. They found Lisa quite a character, to be fair, because each day that we were in the hospice, we used to leave the hospice. We left the hospice to go out into Mill Road, Lisa in her wheelchair with the oxygen on the back, and me taking the drugs with me for the care that she would need for the period that we was out of the hospice. And we used to go, and we'd sit by a cafe, or we'd go across to Sainsbury's or something. Even the day that Lisa died, we actually left the hospice for Lisa to come home to Ely to choose a hat for a wedding that we were going to go to on the Saturday. And this was lunchtime on the Wednesday, and she died at 5 o'clock on that Wednesday evening. And I can't get over to the people how the care was so very important. It was unbelievable. It's like nothing I've ever witnessed before or since. It was just like being in heaven. I think I've been as close to heaven as I can ever get without actually being there.